Oh, everyone, if everyone is just joining us, we're playing some Everdell. I love some Everdell. But Greedy just played Everdell last night. So much fun and so pretty. I 100% agree. And Slayer said, I'm trying to print an insert for Hanamakoji. Okay. Does Hanamakoji needs an insert? There's like 10 cards in that game. What does he even hold? Explain that one to me, Slivers. that seems like a weird insert to print. For Hanamakoji? Alright. Alright. I'm down. I mean, whatever. I'm down. That seems like an odd print to me, brother. You do you, boo. I think the next insert I'm going to print is Anachrony. I think is going to be the next one. We don't even have Anachrony, but a lot of people have requested it, and our good friend Crook has it. And so we're going to probably print one for him because I want to do another insert video, and that has been the one that's been requested by far the most. So I printed an A4 sheet yesterday. I was already proud to have vanquished the printer, so I think 3D printing is not my league. I'm confused by that. Also, everyone's sheets of papers aside from America's are weird. A4, what does that even mean? Those aren't words. 8.5 by 11. Boom. I know exactly how big a piece of paper that is. Nailed it. Okay. So again, we're playing Everdell. We're playing it solo. The difference in the solo game isn't much. Basically, for me, I play exactly the same as I always do. There's not much difference in that. Is that not happening for everyone else? It is driving me crazy. Oh well. But basically, we're playing against Rugwort, who's like the evil critter and stuff like that. So he has his little minions out here, the little white bunnies. And he's blocking a couple spots. These are spots that I won't be able to go to. And then these will change. So the next season, this will move over here. So it'll block the resin spot. Then it'll move over here. Then move over here. And then this one will move here, here, and then down here. But then on top of that, every time I move into a season, Rugwort will come and block one of these cards here, and that means I'm no longer allowed to get one of these cards. Next season, they'll block this one. Eventually, he'll block all 4 of these cards, which means I won't be able to take those cards ever. And then the main way Rugwort scores points is every single time I play a card down into my tableau, little boom, he also plays a card. What then happens, you roll this, words, Nick. This unnecessarily, I was trying to say unnecessary and enormous at the same time. It wasn't working. This unnecessarily large D8. It's this really huge black D8. So as you roll this, and whatever number comes up here, he is going to get to play that card. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He just gets to play that card up here in his city, and he gets 2 points per card that he keeps. The stuff on the cards, which cards he takes, none of that really matters. It's just points for him. But he ends up getting, he at least is going to have as many cards as you, and the average point value on the cards is getting 2 for every single card is a lot. So really, even your size are using the imperial measurements? Yeah, we're using the imperial measurements. Damn right, America. Damn on it. Slivers, thank you. Said, this is why you don't have a significant other. I love how you tip me and then also tell me why I'm sad and alone. This is why I don't have a significant others, because I don't understand why I'm printing a insert for Hanamakoji. Here's the thing, man. You're right. I don't get why you're printing an insert for Hanamakoji, and maybe that is why I'm single, but hey, I'll take it. And Robin said, that's so hard to say. Unnecessarily. So when something is unnecessarily large, you say it's unnecessarily enormous, unnecessarily. That is incredibly hard to say, but I like it. Is this the game with the giant 3D tree too? Oh, yes, it is. It is. I was trying to have it on the screen. There's this tree, which is this large, and I love it. I know this is dumb and unnecessary, and I love it. I love it so much. I could have it here, but then it blocks like a lot of the board from the overhead view. So I will keep it over here off the screen. Because just can't. Okay, so that's basically how this game works. And this is actually one of 3 solo games. You're supposed to play them all 3 in a row. If I get like stomped out or if this game goes really quickly, maybe I'll play a second one. But basically, it's the same game 3 times in a row, except for it gets progressively more difficult. And so if you beat the first one, you're supposed to go on to the second one and try to beat all 3 in a row. And if you do that, you officially defeated Rugwort, the D-bag. He says, such a great table presence, but not helpful for streaming. I agree. And this tree is unenormous. It 100% is, and I love it. It serves no purpose. Oh, I love it so much. Yeah, and for streaming, it makes it a bit tough because it's hard to get around. Okay, so what cards do I has? Okay, and then what cards are out here? Okay, so you start off the game with only 2 workers. Oops. And so the first season, which I guess is late winter, I suppose. What's up, Evan Diesel? The first season, yeah, I just try and get like 1 or 2 cards down. And so I'm just going to try and get a farm down because farms are like low-key the most useful card in the game because there's a lot of cards that say like you get to do this and this and this. But if you also have a farm, you get like 1 more of these resources. There's a ton of cards that also get better if you have a farm. So I always try and get a farm if I can. And there is one right here. And you can play cards from your hand or from the meadow here. Ooh, Paladin. Thank you for that sub to the Gen Con. Everyone out there, go ahead and give follow. Oh my God, I can't talk if Mike's not here. Go ahead and give Gen Con TV a follow. Give us a follow. You can find us right here, the Brothers Murph here on Twitch. And give us a follow as well. Your name will pop up on the screen right about here if you give us personally a follow. By the way, Nick, have you and Mike ever played Omen, Reign of War, or any of its variants? No, we have not. We have not. I don't. I think I know what that is, but we have not. I'm guessing it's good if you are bringing it up, kind sir. So I'm gonna go to this spot right here and get 2 resin because again, I already told you I want to put in this. You know what? I'm going to go here. I'm going to get 1 resin and then a card. And again, so I'm getting a resin because I told you I want to put in this farm. And this farm takes 1 resin and 2 sticks. Back Bacon said, hi. Hello, Back Bacon. How are you? Thanks for popping in the chat and saying hello. So, what did I... Oh, I just got a card. I got a twig barge. Look at the twig barge. It's so bargy and twiggy. Twig barge. So I'm really enjoying it. A 2-player game and one of Rodney's favorite games, which is why I backed it. Very cool. Very, very cool. What's the general, give me a general like mechanic, like what are you doing in it? Bargy. It's very bargy. Okay, so now for my other worker, I am, unfortunately, Rugwort here is blocking this spot, which would give me 3 twigs. So I'm going to go to this spot, which will give me 2 twigs instead, and then another card. Your hand limit, by the way, is 8 in this game. So at the end of your turn, I would have to discard down to 8 if I had more than 8, which I don't yet. So I got a teacher here, a little bird teacher. And a teacher, whenever I played it, I'd get to draw 2 and keep 1 and give the other one to an opponent. So again, on your turn, you can either play a worker or you can play a card from your hand. Those are the 2 things you can do. That did not refocus down here. There we go. Those are the 2 things you can do. So even though I have no more workers out here, I can still play cards from my hand. So, or my cards from my hand or the meadow here. So now that I have the resources I need, I'm going to pay these 2 twigs, pay this 1 resin, and put this farm here into play. Now you can see this farm has a little green twig, like green, I don't know, a little green symbol here. And it says, I gain 1 berry. These green cards, they will happen right when you put them down. So right now I put this 1 down and I get a berry. Now, the cool thing about the green cards is the green cards will get to activate 2 more times throughout the game. So you want to get your green cards down early if you can. So those green cards, again, happen once, and then they will trigger 2 more times. And now that this is empty, I will put another one out there. Ooh, we got the king. The fancy. So it's a 2-player deck build with a unique war mechanic for cities in the center. Very cool. Very cool, Slivers. I'm down. I mean, I'm always looking for good 2-player games, my man. Always. Alrighty, people. So now I don't have any. Actually, let's see. Do I have it? Am I able to put in? My only resource right now is this 1 berry. I don't have anything else. There are no things that can go in with only 1 berry. So, ooh, real quick, I forgot. I played a card, which means Rugwort here gets a card. So I rolled a 2. So Rugwort is going to take this second card here and then just put it up here into his tableau. And then this will just go boom. Ooh, another farm. So again, so this is one of these situations where the fact that at the end of the game, Rugwort gets 2 points for every card is kind of crappy because this postal pigeon you can see right here is worth 0 points. But it's only worth 0 points if it was for me. Rugwort here will get 2 points for this card, which is kind of rough stuff. Okay. Hi, Spracknell. How are you? Just hi. I love it. Did y'all have a good day? Okay, so now that I am going to be done for this season, I am going to then pass on into the next season. So passing on to the next season, a couple things are going to happen. One, I'm going to get another worker, which is great. These little blue turtle guys. I'm going to move all my workers off the board. And then Rugwort's person here will move over to here. Then he'll move over to the 2 resin spot. Let me double check that. I'm almost positive. Yep, the 2 resin location. And then this little bunny right here will go here. And now this card is no longer available for me, but it is available for Rugwort. So when I roll this die, if the 1 came up, this card would still get taken over to his city. We would then just fill it out and then put this back on top. And then that, I believe, is it. So now we are back and we has some more workers. I had a general store I wanted to play. Okay, so I'm going to go to this spot, this forest location right here, which is going to give me 1 pebble and 3 cards. Oh, I forgot. When you move into spring, so again, you start the game off in like late winter, and then when I moved seasons like I did into spring, all of your green cards activate again. So this farm activates again, which gives me another berry here. Again, I do not know what the heck that is. Sorry, I'm just going to try and check this flickering thing because it's driving me, just absolute bananas. Just complete bananas. Is it doing it still? Did it stop? Did it stop? Oh, I think it stopped. Nope, no, it did again. Whatever then. Okie dokie. How was everyone's weekend? What did everyone get up to? Talk to me, fam. I'm here alone. I don't have Mike to talk to. Oh, and then I get 3 cards from this spot. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to have to get rid of something. I'm going to get rid of this farm because I don't think I need another farm. No, I need to get rid of 2 things. Holy crap. But I'm going to get rid of this clock tower because I just don't feel like getting this clock tower. Okie dokie. So again, I want to put this general store here into play because it'll get me some more berries, and I would like that. So I am going to go to this spot right here, which will give me... No. What do I need? I need a resin. Sorry. I don't need that. I need a resin. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to get 1 resin and 1 more card. Another general store. I probably don't need 2 of these. So I'm going to put that guy right back there. Okay. Says zoo this Saturday and then home on Sunday. Ice cool with the sons. Not much. Very cool. Very cool. What is your son's favorite animal at the zoo? What's your favorite animal at the zoo? What do you love seeing? I love seeing like gibbons. I like seeing gibbons and hippos. I love hippos. Hippos are the greatest animal on the planet. I don't care what anybody says. I will fight you. 100% will fight you. Okay, so now I'm going to turn in this Starn, in this Risen, and I'm going to put in this General Store. So you can see this General Store, again, is a green card. And it says gain 1 berry, and if you have a farm in your city, gain 1 additional berry. So that's, again, the whole, what I was talking about. Yeah, farms do a lot, apparently. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to get 1 berry and then another berry because I has a farm. So now, since I put another card into play, Rugwort will get to play a card. He is going to play number 4, which is this Cemetery, which, again, gives you 0 points, but Rugwort will get 2 points for it, which is not great for me. I said a lot of cons last week, and my Twitter was filled with pictures of many different conventions. Yeah, we were at a con. BGG Spring was last week. So there's that. I feel like there's a couple other like small ones. It's Memorial Day is a popular. It's a 3-day weekend. You know, it's an easy time to do a con. You know, in terms of a lot of people have 3 days off. So there are 2 pygmy hippos at the Taipei Zoo. Super cute. God, I love hippos. They're just the greatest thing. The greatest thing God ever invented. Hippos. The best. The best. Okay, so that was that. We're going to refill this bing bong right here. God, we got all these big cards out. Lordy, Lord. Okay, so now I have 4 berries. I feel like I should put something into play. Ooh. I should probably do her, but I need some more. I need another berry. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to this spot right here, which will give me 2 berries and then a card. And the Fool. Okay. It's a teeny hippos. I know, teeny hippos. It's like, how do you get cuter than a hippo? Make them tiny. I mean, they're not that small. They're still large. Still big-ass hippos. And then it said I think my older son's favorite animals are dinosaurs and big insects. So he is like daddy. My younger son likes penguins. Penguins rule. And big insects and dinosaurs. Yeah, that especially back in the day, there were giant insects like 2-foot long cockroaches and stuff. Like that's horrifying. Like dragonflies with like 6-foot wingspans. I mean, just absolutely bananas. Yeah, times were scary back then. So they're very cute hippos, and they are next to big hippos. Nick's favorite place. Yeah, that would be acceptable. That's an acceptable location to put tiny hippos. Is next to giant hippos. Hippos are amazing. All right, so I'm gonna spend these. Hold on. Do I even need to do this? Hold on, everybody. Everyone calm down. No, I lied. Did I lie? I think I lied. All right, no, right. I thought I had another card. I don't. So these big insects were far before the dinosaurs. That is true. I was talking about just like before like modern day human times. Like, you know, just so long ago. Yeah, those giant things. That was a scary time when you had like 30-foot salamanders rolling around. Like, it's just, there were so many terrifying times. I'm going to pay 5 berries and put the Queen into play. The Queen here is a very strong, very big card. So this spot right here, these little paw cards here are ones that give you an extra spot to put your workers. You can see there's another little worker spot. And I consider I can play a card that's worth up to 3 victory points for free. So basically I can put a worker on her and then just put in a card for free. Any card. Don't have to pay anything. As long as it's worth 3 or less, I can put it into play. That is a very nice card. And I like it a lot. Well, oh man, I may be... I need to roll for Rugwort. What's Rugwort going to get? Rugwort is going to go number 3, which is another card that's worth 0 that he is going to get. That he is going to get 2 points for, which is just great for me. And they got another general store out here, which is I just don't need. I just don't need. Okay. So I don't think there's much else I can do. I feel like I'm not doing well. I feel like I'm doing poorly. So the inn and the bar, the courthouse and the ranger, the chip sweep and the clock tower, and the teacher and the universidad. Okay. I'm not gonna have a choice. I'm gonna have to move into the next season, which I actually would not like to do. I'd like to be able to do more stuff, but I'm kind of hosed right now. I'm not able to go anywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next season, which is going to move in here. Then Rugwart's gonna move down here and then move over to here. And then I'm gonna get another worker, just like I did in the other one, and then Rugwort is gonna go here and now block this spot from me. Now, when you go into summer, like I just did now, you don't reactivate all your greens again. I get to draw 2 of the cards from the meadow here, which I don't honestly really want either of these. But I'm going to take the Ranger and the King. And we got the Undertaker and the Theater. I'm going to get rid of some cards real quick. Boom. Okay. So, let us move on. So now I have 4 workers. Man, oh man. So I can go to my queen here, just put something in for free. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. I have gotten relatively unlucky with some cards here. Because basically, every construction in the game goes along with a critter. So, let me see, let me get an example. So let's just say the twig barge here, right? The twig barge is a construction, but then the very, very corner here, you can see it has a critter, and this one has the barge toad, which is, the barge toad. So basically, once you have a construction in play, you can tap that bottom part of the card and put this little cover thing over it. And then you can put that critter that corresponds to that construction in for free. You can do it for free. You don't have to pay for it. You can just go like, I'm going to put this and put it in for free. The problem is you have to get the corresponding cards together, and I haven't. I haven't gotten anything that I can put in for free that's very useful. I've only gotten one thing. I have a husband. A husband here you can put in for free if you have a farm. The problem with the husband is the husband needs to be paired with a wife, or in our case, we compare it with another husband. So the thing is, he's not that useful unless he's paired with a partner. So it's one of those things where like I'm trying to get another partner so that I can then use that and put it into play. Because as of right now, he's not nearly as useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I'm going to get a pebble. And I'm going to draw 3 cards from that spot. I just want to get some stuff. Anything at all. Nope. Okay. That's not great. I'm going to get rid of that guy. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 2. Have you tried turning the white balance off to help with the color flashing? I can try to. That might be what it is. I actually hadn't funked with the white balance yet. Yeah, the color flashing is driving me crazy. Oh, it is. Let me see. It's gonna mega mess up my white balance. It did not. Is that what's causing it? That is what's causing it. Thank you, Let's Talk Beer. I think that's what's causing it. We're still getting used to this camera. We replaced this camera a couple weeks ago, and our other cameras, if we turned the auto white balance off, it would just like, oh my gosh, it would just go like drastically to a different color, and we couldn't get it off it. So this one, we just kept it on, but you're right. That is what it was. Thank you, Let's Talk. Oh, God, it was driving me absolutely bananas. Thank you for that. Oh, God, it was killing me. Okay, yeah, because I was like, I don't know if it's the exposure or what, because a lot of times the exposure we have to turn off because I don't know, our light never changes in here, but it tends to be like drastically different. So, great. White balance. It's good to know. If it's flashing, that is the white balance. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, every time you get a new thing, everything is 100% different. It's just so annoying. And every day we turn this thing on, it seems to be 100% different. Ay. Nothing changes in here. The light's exactly the same every single time. It just drives me crazy. Okie dokie. So, I just flat out don't know what to do. I do not know what to do. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to this spot. This spot, I can discard as many cards as I want, and then I get to draw 2 cards for every card discarded. So I'm just going to discard a bunch of cards that I don't care about. This one. That one. That one. I'm going to get rid of these 4 cards. Because I get to draw 8 cards. And then I'll then have to discard down to 8. But it will be very much nicer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. How you doing, Let's Talk Beer? Oh, did I just get rid of it? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I got a miner mole who might be the cutest card in the game. Look how cute he is. He's just sitting there mining. I love it. Oh, it's so great. And then I got a resin refinery, some ruins, a post office, an innkeeper, a monastery, another farm, and another twig barge. I know I'm getting rid of these because I've been getting rid of these. I'm going to keep this miner mole. It's going to be at 5. I can keep 3 more. I'm going to keep this resin refinery. This innkeeper. And then these ruins. Although I probably won't keep the ruins. Okay, cool. So now I am going to use my queen, and I'm going to play this mine right here for free. And you can see, as I'm sure you can understand, the mine goes along with the miner mole, which I just got. So now that I can put this one into play, and I will gain a stone when I put this into play. So boom, stone tends to be very hard to come by. So so the red bit hole is almost glowing. I know this one, the red shows up very, very vibrantly on this table. This red over here, I almost have to tone it down. It's so darn red. I don't know what it is. But yeah, it's like glowing. It's awesome. So stone tends to be pretty darn hard to get. So now that it's there, Rugwort then gets to put a card into play. He is going to put this wood carver into play, which will give him 2 points. And then again, another card will come out here like this to block me. So now what I'm going to do is I am then going to tap this mine to put this miner mole in for free, which is great. So this is kind of an interesting card. So this miner mole, well, actually, you know what? I'm not going to put this miner mole into play yet, because miner mole's ability is not that useful. So this is, I can copy 1 green card in an opponent's city. The only green card Rugwort has is this wood carver, which right now is not really useful for me to copy, and that's the only one I could copy. So I should wait to put that into play, and maybe he will get a new thing. Let's Talk Beer said, I'm good, man. Played this game for the first time last week, and I like it. Just started Scythe Rise of Fenris campaign today, and may go through it solo, as my group can't meet often. Very, very cool. I think we're going to try Rise of Fenris, try to get it started. I think we're going to play through Aeon's Land. It's going to be me, Mike, and Crookie. And I think we might play Aeon's End Legacy first. And then a little Rise of Fenris, I think, is happening next. Dango said, perhaps interesting news. I just heard about my best friend from high school last week after we didn't talk to each other for a few years. He's actually working now for Asmodee Digital in Paris. I think he is working on Gloomhaven. Is Asmodee doing Gloomhaven? Like a digital version of the game? That's bananas. That must be a monster. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's on Steam already? Gloomhaven is? I did not know that. Wow. I didn't know Gloomhaven was on Steam. Cool. Good for them. Asmodee Digital. Whew. They must have had to pay for that. Awesome. You can add to your wish list, but it's not released yet. Oh, I see. Wow. That's going to blow up what's on there. Oof. Okay, here's the thing, people. I feel like I am doing absolutely horrendously. I only have 4 cards into play, and I only have 1 worker left, like no resources. I feel like I am doing absolutely nothing. Oh, man. This is rough. This is rough. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to put this Innkeeper in for 1 berry here, which is great. The Innkeeper is interesting. The Innkeeper is when I play a critter, I can discard this Innkeeper to play that critter for 3 berries less, which is very, very nice. Or if I don't do that, he's just 1 point at the end of the game. But let's see what Rugwort is going to get. Rugwort's going to get 6. Which is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 here. And the university. I don't care about that. Well, actually, so I can discard a critter or a construction from my city and gain resources equal to that card's cost. And then gain 1 resource and 1 coin. Or 1 point. Okay. This is still going terribly. I can't get any combinations. My lord. I have 1 worker. I think I'm going to go here and get 2 resin. And I think I am going to take this general store and put this general store into play. So now I have 2 general stores. I got 2 general stores. And that's going to cost a resin and a starn. And this is the one where I gain 1 berry. And then if I have a farm, I gain an additional berry. Because I just need to do something. A chapel. I don't care about the chapel. Tabletop, Albert said, this run of mismatched cards is making me feel like a game of oh my goods I played recently got nowhere. Yeah, I'm struggling. I cannot get anything going. And when I can't get anything going, that basically means you're going to lose outright because the solo game is tough. Very tough. And like, I can't do any, I have no combinations at all. I'm not able to get any good cards into play. I'm not, this is killing me. This is killing me. What was I just about to do? I need to roll 1 for Rugwort because they only have 5. So let's see what Rugwort gets. Number 5 is going to be here. The Undertaker. I don't really care. Ooh, that's not good for me. And I'll explain why in a minute. And so that happened. And then now this one comes here. Another farm. You know what I didn't need is another farm. Give me anything. And Steve's looking to start Rise of Fenris and Detective this week. Very cool. So the solo of Oh My Goods is brutal. I'm only 3 chapters in. Rough. And then Steve has heard that Detectives, the 5 cases in Detective are a bit much. And the new expansion is 3. All right. I'm down. So I have, is there anything else? Oh my God, this is rough, man. This is bananas. This is bananas. I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn in a resin. Oh, that went in the wrong bit bowl. Get these bit bowls at BoardGameGeek.com. A resin, I'm going to turn that and put in a resin refinery, which just means I just get one resin. So, boom. And the resin means I can put the chip sweep in for free, but here's what. The chip sweep has not come up. You know what hasn't come up either? The shopkeeper, or a wife, or another husband, or anything that I could use that would be worth anything at all. So there is that. I do have 2 berries, but I am going to save those. Okay, so I'm just going to move into the next chapter because I'm not able to do anything. I think we're probably have to run this one back because I've been only streaming for an hour and I gotta stream for at least 2 hours. I feel weird if I don't stream for at least 2 hours. So we're gonna run it back. So I'm gonna get my last 2 workers. So this last round I'll have 6 workers, which is nice. And then Rugwort here is going to move to the 3 journey space, and then he is going to move, I believe, to the singleberry spot. Oh, I'm sorry, the 1 berry and 1 card spot is where he will move. And then his last 2 workers are going to go, mark, mark. So now all 4 of these spots here are off limits. They are done. I cannot touch them at all. Now, in autumn, when I move into autumn like I did right now, all my green cards activate, again. Now, that's what I was saying. I was like, your green cards will activate 3 times. One when you put them down, another time when you go into spring, and then another time when you go into autumn. Now, again, you have to get them down before you go into spring for them to activate that many times, but they can activate multiple times, which is nice. Also, in the solo game, there are these, well, this is not solo game, this is all the games. There are these tiles up here, these 4 tiles. These 4 tiles you can get, they're each worth 3 points, and you can get them if you play the same amount of cards, same kinds of cards. So this one, the Harvest Festival, if you play 4 green cards, you can claim this. This one, if you play 3 of these paw cards, the kind of red cards, you can get this boat. Blue cards, and then these gray cards. So when you change seasons, you have to check and see if Rugwort has gotten any of these. He has played 3 of these gray traveler cards. You can see the traveler symbol right there. So he is actually going to take this cartographer's expedition right here, and he's going to get 3 more points because he's going to need more points. And I forgot to get him a card last time. So these ruins, another card worth 0 that he's going to get 2 points for. He gets that as well. Great. Another husband. I can actually use that husband, except for now it's taking my Rugwort. Great. Okay. So now, again, like I said, all my green cards are going to activate again right now, which is great. So I'm mostly going to get in a lot of berries. So I'm going to get 1 berry because of my farm. I will get 2 berries because of my general store, because it's gain 1 berry and then 1 more if you have a farm. And I have 2 general stores, so that'll be worth 4 berries. 1, 2, 3, 4 berries. Then I will get a Starn over here because of the mine. That's a bit of my Australian tabletop owlbear. You hearing it? You hear it? You're impressed? I know. And then resin. I'll get 1 resin here because of this. So when you go into autumn, you tend to get a decent amount of resources. Hopefully, at least. Gosh. Okay. Okay. What I got. Alright, so the first thing is I'm going to do this before he ends up getting a ton of stuff, and I'm going to claim the Harvest Festival. The Harvest Festival, I need to have 4 green cards into play. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into play, so I can claim this, and I will get 3 points for that. But this does take one of my workers, which I need. Bonza? Is Bonza an Australian thing? Are you calling me like an ass? I feel like you're calling me an ass, which is fair. My Australian's not very good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard this innkeeper. So this innkeeper is, I can now put in a new critter for 3 less. So I'm going to put in this king. This king is very kingly, and he's worth 6 whole berries, which is a lot. So I'm going to put him in play for only 3 berries, though, because I discarded that innkeeper. And he is worth 4 points, which is a lot. And then he's worth even more points if I've achieved these different objectives. Now, these cards up here, if you're wondering what these are cards that will give you endgame scoring, except for they require you to have... These ones require you to have a certain amount of a certain kind of card. So like this one you want 3 of these red cards or 3 blue cards. This one you need specific cards in play. So I would need the inn and the bard. If I get the inn and the bard, I can come take this card and then get this scoring opportunity. This is my biggest beef with the solo game, is that if you don't take these cards, each one of these cards left over that you don't take, Rugwort gets 3 points for, which is a lot, too many in my opinion. So I am going to play it that way this time. I'll probably run the game back and we'll probably change it because a lot of times it tends to be a little too brutal in my opinion. But, so those ones I am just absolutely nowhere near getting any of them, which is great. So, yeah, a king that is very kingly slivers. That's right. Boom. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go here because I need cards. I'm going to get, sorry, I don't know why I turned in a stone. I'm going to get a stone and then I get 3 cards. I need to try and get something. I got an architect, which is not useful. Because I can't remember what building I need for the architect. Oh, it's the crane. I need a crane. And that's cool. And then the chip sweep. Yeah, I can actually put the chip sweep in for free. That's actually kind of nice. Okay, thank God I can do something for free. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and tap this. You can't say tap, we'll get sued. I'm going to go ahead and, screw it, tap this resin refinery, which means I get to put in this chip sweep for free, and this means I get to activate 1 other green card in my city again. Oh, what should I actually do with that? I can either get a stone, berries, or a resin. I already have 2 resin, 2 stones, so I'm going to get 2 more berries. And your tableau here can be 15 cards big. That's as big as your city is allowed to be. I hear the wizards coming from the coast. But what coast? Are they coming from the coast of, I don't know, Thailand? They're going to take a long time to get here. I feel like I can get through this stream. They're coming from the coast of Los Angeles. I'm screwed over, but what are you going to do? Okay, so I got that one. That's cool. Cool. Tight. Man. I need other stuff. Man, oh man. I can just play that one for free. I'm going to tap the queen here, or work on the queen here. I'm going to put in this inn. So this inn means I can go to this spot and I can play a critter or construction from the meadow, which is out here, for 3 resources less, which is very, very useful, as these can be quite expensive. Oh, shoot, I need to do 2 rugworts. I forgot. So 7. So rugwort is going to take this doctor, and then bring it out, a peddler. And then he is going to take this theater, which is not good for me. And then we got a monk. I did not want a monk. I had a monk earlier and I threw him away. Okay. Shoot. Poop on a stick. That's unfortunate. Okay. I am just drowning right now. I'm going to do this one right here where I can discard cards and do other cards. So I'm going to discard 3 cards and get 6 cards because I just need to draw cards. I can't get anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Give me something. Interesting. How many cards do I have? I have 2, so I can actually keep all of these. Okay, so I don't need to possibly throw these away. Ooh, interesting. Okay. See, I needed this card earlier. Okay, this wasn't too bad. This isn't too bad. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm just trying to get points in at this point. And I only have 2 workers left. Oh my lord. Oh my lordy lord. Didn't I put in? I did put it in. Clock tower. Oh, this is not great. Man. God, this would have been so useful earlier. And I need just... I'm going to spend 2 berries, and I'm going to put in this peddler. This peddler here means I can exchange 2 resources for 2 other resources. I'm going to exchange one of these resins and one of these berries for 2 twigs. Let's see what Rugwort takes. He's going to take number 7, which is this one, which is a crane. A crane. How about you losing Crookie? I'm not doing great. I cannot get cards to save my ace. Okay. But I did want the Bard. The Bard is good. It's honestly not so much because I want the card, but the Bard will allow me to get this card up here, which I basically want, not even so much because of that card itself, is just because, like, I want, it's going to be 3 points that go straight to the bad people. So I'm going to spend 3 to get this Bard. So this Bard makes it so I can discard up to 5 cards to gain 1 point each. Screw these cards. This one... 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to discard 5 and get 5 pints. Crookie, what was your... Kim says hi. Hi, Kim! Kimmy! I miss you. Crookie, what was your favorite... There's a shopkeeper. Damn it. I needed that earlier. I'm getting all these cards now. Crookie, what was your favorite game we played this weekend? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to do a Rugwort one, which will be 1. He will take this husband. And another farm. My gosh. Give me any... I mean, I can't take that card anyway, but gee, there's a lot of farms, obviously. But it's... lordy. I really liked Underwater Cities and Res Arcana. Yeah. Underwater Cities, I am bummed that I didn't get to play it again. We are quite busy. But, man, that game was great. Oh, that game was great. Okay, so now I can go claim this card because I can. So this one, I actually didn't read what this is. So when... I'm not going to claim this one yet. I need to do other stuff first. I need to do something else first. Did I get rid of that mole? Why did I get rid of that damn mole? Oh, that's why. Ben Osteen. What's up, Ben? How you doing? It was good to see you again. Underwater Seas is great. Had a great game of Rococo at 5-player last weekend, too. Who'd you play Rococo with? Did I see you playing Rococo? I feel like I talked to someone about Rococo. I don't know. Rococo's such a good game. Big China. We played Big Trouble in Little China. That game was great. It was soured by the fact that, like, because that game is like, it has like 2 halves to it. There's like the big investigative part where you're like trying to figure out, like, you're trying to do quests and you're trying to figure out like where Lopan is. And the second half of the game is like a big battle kind of thing. But we kind of, the first half of the game went like super big battle. And you're not supposed to do that. And so we basically played the first, like, 3/4 of the game wrong. Like, we played it right in terms of, like, the rules. Like, we weren't getting rules wrong. We just weren't playing it how we were supposed to be playing it. So, like, we went into, like, we basically got nowhere. Like, absolutely nowhere. And then went to the last fight super underprepared because we had nothing and just got completely demolished. So now we know that. And so next time we play Big Trouble, I'm sure we'll have a much better time. It wasn't a bad time, but it was just one of those things where like, oh, we're playing this super wrong. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. And 6-player Viticulture was probably my favorite game. It sucks that it was that because it should have been something new that I played, but it wasn't. 6-player Viticulture was amazing. It was so amazing. Oh, it was great. It was great. It was great. I'm so happy. We got to play 6-player Viticulture. It was great. Okay, what was I even talking about? Okay, I need to get berries. I need berries. Barry Dublin. Playing your favorite game is always great. I know, it's hard to beat. It really is hard to beat playing your favorite game. Oh, man. This is poopy. Yeah, I said it. I said this is poopy. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn in a starn, a risen, and then a twig. And I'm going to put in this lookout. Not so much because I actually want a lookout card in my tableau as much because then I get to put another card in for free that I have, and it's worth 2 points. But the lookout actually is a pretty cool card. It's just not... Is that my last worker? No, it's not. Oh, thank God. I have 2 more. Oh, Lord. I thought that was it. And now I have 3... Ooh, that's interesting. Interesting. Okay, interesting. I am going to then... See, now I'm starting to get a bit of an engine going. I'm going to tap this... Oh, I only have space for 3 more cards. Oh. Oh, Lord. I'm going to tap this general store so I can put in this shopkeeper. It's this cute little bunny. Hey, bunny. So that means I can put this one in for free. So this is a blue card. A blue card here trigger multiple times throughout the game. It'll tell you when they trigger. So this one, I always get to gain 1 berry after I play a critter. Again, a card that's good to get, you know, in the first half of the game. Not like now. Because I could have been getting berries all day. But now I can't. I am going to tap this lookout and put in this wanderer in for free. This wanderer allows me to draw 3 cards. The cool thing about this, like, wizened old wanderer, look how cool he looks, is he does not take up a place in my city. So again, your city is limited to 15 cards, but the wanderer is just like, I'm just walking through. And so he doesn't actually take up a space in your city, which is great because it leaves it open a little bit more. And I get to draw 3 cards. I get to put one, hey, another shopkeeper, yay. Actually, I could, no, I can't put that guy in there. Oh, I wish I could put him in there. Rococo was with a Mana Panda. That's right. That's who it was. And Steph and my others that I forgot their online handles. That's who it was. I was talking to Mana Panda about it. That's what it was. I was like, I know someone. And I was like, I didn't talk to Ben about it. I talked to someone else. Oh, man, I love it. I love it. The Root Vagabond came to Everdell. That's right. I get that same buzz getting to play Lords of Waterdeep. I can never say any game is my absolute fave. There are so many amazing games. Nah, Viticulture is my favorite. As of right now, at least, Viticulture is 100% my favorite. Oh, it just is. It just is. Well, these 3 cards suck. Great. Yay! Okay, so I have 2 twerkers left. This is interessante. I have 2 workers left. I only have 2 spots available in my city. Oh, I should have gotten a berry. Sorry. I should have gotten a berry from my shopkeeper. Oh, shoot. I did not do any cards for Rugwort. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 10, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, he needs 3 cards. Oops. Sorry. He is going to take number 6. Number 3. There's a freaking wife. I needed her earlier. And then number 3. And, of course, the wife goes away. Okay. Sorry. Ooh, okay. Hey Nick, if I bring my viticulture to Dice Tower Con, will you guys play with us and teach us how to play? Chuckles evilly as I put you on the spot. Hell yeah! You don't need to chuckle evilly at all. Hell yeah! I'll teach you how to play. I love that game. Yes, absolutely. The four of us, and maybe two other people if we want to teach two other people, but the four of us at least will sit down and play. Hell yeah! Love viticulture. Okay. So, what to do with my last two workers? So here's my issue is I should... Man, I want to put other cards into play, but I'm just not going to be able to. Yeah. Because my last two things, I'm going to get this event, which is going to be 3 points, and then I'm going to get this event, which will be worth 2 points. So this one, when I get this one, I can put up to 3 berries on it, and then each berry on this card is worth 2 points. That's why I waited, because I was trying to get more berries so I can make this card more worth it. But me taking this card means it's not 3 points for the enemy, which is good. Okay, so that is going to be it, because I am out of workers. I cannot put any more cards into play, right? No, I cannot. So I am done. And so now we are going to score. So I need to figure more games that can be played via Skype. So we'll have 3 of us. Oh, you bring the kid. Oh, absolutely. That's 5. We'll keep it 5. And then Tabletop Owlbear can come too. I know. I was very bummed to see that Vorpalboard, our good friends over at Vorpalboard, did not fund their Kickstarter. That is a huge bummer. I'm really hoping they work some tweaks. They're talking about, they learned a ton. There's some stuff. I hope they relaunch it because they got very close. They got within a couple thousand of their goal and they did not reach it, which sucks. But I hope they redo it because that is a good way to play games via something like Skype. Yeah, I was bummed. I was bummed they did not make it. So now we're going to go ahead and score. So how scoring works is you get the points on your cards. These purple flower cards here, these purple ones right here, they are endgame scoring cards. You score the points on them. The purple ones will also have scoring on them. If you gained any coins, you score these. And then your events. And then if you put anything here on the journey spots, I did not, you will get points for that as well. And then we'll go over Rugwart's scoring. So let me get out my calculadora. So we said, Nick, if I bring a Writhe, a Cthulhu Twister, to Dice Town, will you play with me and teach me how to play? Absolutely, Slivers. Absolutely, man. We'll play in a hotel room. We'll make it nice and intimate. But honestly, said loads of great games on BGA that you can play while on Hangout or on Skype. Yeah. We need those portals to transport folks in and out of cons. Yeah, to say the least. To say the least, we need that. Okay, so I'm gonna count the points. I have 1, 2. I can take all these off. Hold on. I have 1, 2. 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 19, 21, 22, 23. And then this king here will give me plus 1 point for every basic event, which are these tile ones, and then 2 points for every card event. So that's going to be an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this card will give me 2 points. These tiles right here will give me 6 points. And I believe that's it other than these 5 coins here. So I got 40 points, which is not great. It's not great. So now we're going to go ahead and count up what Mr. Rugwort has. So as I said, give me these cards. So Rugwort is going to get points for any of these that he captured, which he captured 1. He's going to get 3 points down here for this journey spot, and he's going to get 2 points per card. But if it's a purple card, which are these endgame scoring cards, as I said, he's going to get 3 points for these, and then he's going to get 3 points for every unclaimed card that I did not take. which is going to be a lot. What's up, Dave Phillips? So, let's go ahead and just count this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 20, 22, 25, 28, 31, 40, 46. Poop. That was actually, I thought I was going to get blown out a lot more. I actually probably saved myself more of a defeat by not filling out my entire tableau here. So 46 to 40, I lost. I did not get stomped out quite as bad as I usually do. I think getting these in like a normal game is like never ever my goal or priority. But in the solo game, you really need to concentrate on getting these cards because you're just giving him points if you don't. And these a lot of times can be worth like 3 or 4 or 5, sometimes even like 6 points. So not only are you denying them points, you're giving yourself points. And that is, that's just good. That's just good playing. Not so bad, actually. I know, I'm actually surprised. Finally, in the last round, I was able to start putting stuff together. I was like, okay, now I can put this one into play and do this and do this. It was just the first 3 rounds, particularly the first 2, I wasn't able to do anything, like anything at all. Like, I literally almost got through the 3rd round, and I had, like, 5 cards into play. And I'm like, that's not good. That's really bad. That's terrible. Oh, my Lord. So, that was not my best showing, but not my worst showing either, which is good. Let's go ahead. It's 6:30. I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. We can probably play one more. Those cards are so conditional. You have to gain specific cards and use an action to claim them. That's why these are my least favorite part of the game in general, and are by far my least favorite part of the solo game. These tiles aren't too bad because you just need 3 greens or 3 blues or 3 grays. Like that to me is like not that big a deal. But like when you need 2 specific cards, you may not have an opportunity to get those, and someone else can literally just like luck into those 2 cards. I am not a fan of these things generally. They're okay. They don't like ruin the game by any stretch of the imagination. But they could be better. They could be better, especially in a solo game. Although this one again, it was not too bad. All right, we'll do this one more time. I'll play the next one. Hopefully a little better, and then after that we'll call it. And then tomorrow I'm going to be soloing a little Wingspan over on our channel, so make sure to give us a follow down here if you haven't already. And so call it AI or Al? What? Now you know about the top cards, you'll do better, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna leave those cards up there because I mean there's not really any difference. They're still just as conditional as they always were. I'm gonna switch out these ones though. Although these ones were useful, having this one I can get 3 cards at. This one I can discard as many cards as I want and then draw 2 for everyone discarded. Those are great cards for this because I just needed to go through so many cards to try and just to try and make it feasible. Alrighty. Oof. Did anyone play Robinson Crusoe expansion, The Voyage of the Beagle? No. Robinson Crusoe, we play so seldom because it just hurts our heart every single time we play it. Just destroys our whole, just absolute will to live. And I love it. But it's so difficult. So thematic and quite hard. Yeah, I bet. I absolutely bet. Solo is easier. Really? So yeah, I had some real issue with that one. There was one scenario in there that was arguably impossible. Really? Woo! That's harsh. Okay, so let's try this again. Hopefully hopefully this time around I get some of those blue cards that trigger throughout the game. Those, getting like 1 or 2 of those is huge. It's not like impossible to win without them. But, ooh, a follow. Ooh. Owlbear, thank you for that follow. Owlbear went over to our channel and followed us, which is why it popped up right here. Thank you so much for Owlbear for that follow, and thank you so much for being in this chat. It's been lovely to talk to you. And you know, again, as I've said, cornering the Australian market, just absolutely cornering it, crushing. Okay, let me switch out these cards. I'll say card, like, you know, screw, I'm gonna get these out of here. It was a shocking oversight. I had done it earlier. It happens. There's been times where, like, times where we've, like, followed people for, like, a long time and then, like, realized we hadn't ever actually, like, followed them. And we were, like, people on Twitter, like, Slivers the other day, we realized we weren't following Slivers. We were like, oh. It's like sometimes you just totally forget. Like, it just happens. Oh, lordy. Okay, so now we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need the courthouse and the ranger. We had this one last time. The shopkeeper and the post office. The historian and the ruins. And the doctor and the postal pigeon. Okay, let's go ahead and get some new forest. So the good thing about these forest actions is they switch out each time, which is really, really nice because it just keeps it always different. It's keeps it fresh. So I do that too. You get so many retweets of them that you think you have them already. 100%, yeah. Or even like if you just follow someone who follows them, or you just tend to look at their stuff a lot, they just show up because the algorithm goes so like, oh, you look at Owlbear a lot. I'm just gonna start showing them to you, and you forget they're like, oh, I haven't actually followed you yet. Yeah, it happens. What are you gonna do? Okay, boom. Hey, the same card. Boom. Interesting. Boom. 3 berries. This is a good card. The 3 berries card is a dope card. Because every single critter in the game needs berries. Alrighty. And by the way, people, I'll be posting it on Patreon tonight, but we are going to be having our Patreon live Q&A over on YouTube tomorrow as well. It's going to be at like 2:45. Before Mike has to go to work for his, again, evening work for some reason. And so that will be tomorrow, and then I'll be streaming here at 6 per usual. Okay. So, we got a farm, a storehouse, a doctor, a farm. This is already going bad. A mine, a resin refinery, and a shepherd. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I start with 5 cards. Per usual, Rugwart's going to start here and then up here. I actually wish he was not on that berry spot, but what are you going to do? So my 3 new things here is I get 3 berries if I go here. This one's the same one where I get 3 cards and 1 pebble. That's also a very good card. And this one I can discard up to 3 cards and gain 1 resource for any card. So I can basically discard cards and get resources, any resource I want, which is actually pretty darn sweet. I love you all. Just want to tell you all. Just love you. Just love you. On the YouTubes, yeah, indeed. And then I'm gonna be mini painting on Thursday for my solo stream, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do that on YouTube or Twitch. I may do it on Twitch because, like, most times our mini painting streams are gonna be on YouTube, but because Thursday is our Twitch night, I think I may be doing it on Twitch. But I will let people know. Checks his Twitter, sees follow against the brothers. Now I gotta go and check and make sure we follow you, because there's a good chance we don't. Because we're terrible. Okay. And I got an inn, okay, a wood cava, who cares, another wanderer, a general store, and another queen. Wow, okay, we got similar cards. Okay, and then I only have 2 workers to start, which sucks. Okay. God, this board is pretty. This board is also very round, and it's very cool. And this space, God, Game Toppers LLC. I'm very excited. We ordered a mat from Game Toppers. We talked to Berkey. We're like, hey, Berkey, can we get our own mat? So we did. As far as I know, it's not available. So don't go thinking that you're gonna be able to get it. You're not. Hey, there's that owlbear. But I'm pretty excited about it. It's basically this, but on black, so not on the sky. We were gonna do all this, and then we decided not to. Maybe we should have. But that's going to be this kind of neon one on a black one, and then underneath the banner, so like right down here. So I just touched my green screen. Because there's a wall right here, and you can't see it. But it says played on Game Topper, so we can have Game Toppers. Because the Game Topper logo, it's in this like corner over here, and it's like very transparent, so you can't ever see it. And so we wanted the Game Toppers logo in a prominent spot so that you can just kind of see it all the time without it being a pain. And so very, very, very excited about our new map. Okay, fam. What to do? Man, oh man, what to do? So I have a couple different... I would like to get this queen in play. Yet again, I did not get any blue cards or cards that I would like to get into play very soon. So what I did last time is I got one of these farms into play right away because I was like, man, it's really useful having a farm. And that actually is very true. So I may do that again, despite the fact that it went very poorly last time. But man, if I do that, if I just get rid of... You know what? I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to this spot. I'm going to discard 3 cards and gain 3... It's not worth it. Yeah, that's worth it. And I'm going to gain 3 resources of my choosing. And I'm going to get the resources I need for this. And it's essentially keeping me from having to use 2 of my workers to get these resources. Because normally I'd have to go get the sticks and then go get the resin and then put it into play. But now I can do it right away. So I'm then going to turn these in. Bang. And bang. And then put in this farm. Farm. And then I get a berry for putting in this farm. Farm. And then a postal pigeon. Didn't I need a post? I need a postal pigeon and a doctor. Ooh, I actually have both those out here to get this card. So I'd love a topper, but getting it from the US to Australia is money. But I played on one at Gen Con, and damn, they're very, very nice. And I don't know what the shipping and such is going to be like for the new Kickstarter, but I know one of the main things Berkey was working on was getting international distributors. Now, again, I'm not privy to any information that you're not really, so I don't know where that is, or if that happened, or if it's just like Europe, or if it's moving down under, or anything like that. But I do know that was one of the main things of the new Kickstarter is he wanted international shipping or international distribution, because of the fact that a lot of people are like, these are great, but we can't get them because they're not available in Europe. And to be honest, it was his first Kickstarter, and their company is very small, so like they just weren't able to. But I know that was a big thing for him, was trying to get international distribution. And I believe I don't know if he found it, but I think he was making good headway on it. But again, I'm not privy to much information that you're not. So, but fingers crossed for any international distribution, and especially down under would be great, because I know it's like his market just expands if he's able to get international distribution. So I can fit a lot in my garage. Hey, here's the thing. Do it, you know? Victoria needs Game Toppers. Everyone knows that. Okay, so I am Corbin Dallas. I'm going to go here. I'm going to get 3 cards and a Starn. God, it's like talking to yourself, isn't it, when I say Starn? I just got rid of that, didn't I? Poopy. Okay, Chip Sweep, another farm, and an innkeeper, even though I just got rid of my inn. Okay, so I cannot put anything... Ooh, actually I can. Oh, I need to roll for Rugwort. Sorry. Rugwort is going to take this postal pigeon. I need this postal pigeon into his lair. And then I'm going to spend a berry, and I'm going to put this innkeeper in. So this is the innkeeper. This is the one where I can discard the innkeeper to put a new critter in for 3 less berries. And then this mine, oh, I love that movie, goes over here to Rugwort. Okay. And then I believe that is all I am able to do. Yeah. So, can we smuggle one over to him, Nick? Yeah. I'll put it in my carry-on. I can fit a lot into a carry-on. I'm very good at it. So, I am going to move into spring. So, boom. That card is now covered up by Rugwort. I'm going to get these. And then my green cards will activate again, which means this farm will activate. So I will get a berry. Rugwort is going to move over here to this 3 cards and 1 pebble spot. This 2 resin spot is covered as well. Rage quit, ladies. I love you scroll through. I was like, ladies. What's up, Rage quit? How you doing? We're playing a little Solo Everdell. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Okay, I need berries. I'm going to go over here to the 3 berry spot. I love this spot. It is my favorite forest card. 3 berries. And then I am going to get rid of this innkeeper. Thank you, Mr. Badger, for helping out. And I am going to spend 2 of these berries to put in this queen. I got the queen again. The queen is the one where I can put a worker on her and put a card worth up to 3 victory points in for free, which is huge. So, I am Corbin Dallas, and that is what I do right there. Man, I feel like this is, again, going very quickly. I'm going to go here. I'm going to get a Risen, and then a CAD. Multi-pass. Thank you, Tabletop, for getting that. I appreciate you. Okay, so these are the kind of cards I want to get early on, and thankfully I got this one at least. Ooh, lordy. Interesting. So the courthouse, this is a blue card. And the courthouse here, I get to gain either 1 wood, 1 resin, or 1 stone every time I build a construction. Which is really cool, because it's like, hey, whenever you build something, you just get other stuff, and that's great. The problem is I don't have quite the resources I need yet. So, I'm going to have to wait on this one. And instead, I'm going to go here, get 2 woo, and then I'm going to get a card. Again, pull out the Rodney card. I love that, man. Ooh, oh, and this card right here needs the courthouse, which is the one I want to put in. Which is great. Okay, can I put anything in play? Can I put anything in play? I could put a teacher in play. Do I need a teacher? I don't think I do. Draw 2 cards, keep 1 and give other to the opponent. But he doesn't get to play 1. I'm gonna... Ooh, girl. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, stupid Nick. Dang it. I suppose I have my queen. I could have put this courthouse in just by going to the queen. Instead, I went to go get some stupid sticks and a card. And now I'm waiting to put in the courthouse when I could have just put the damn thing in. Oh, well. I'm going to pay 2 berries, and I'm going to put in this teacher. So this teacher, I get to draw 2 cards, and then I have to keep 1 and give 1 to my opponent. But I would not give this to the opponent and have them play it, because they don't get to play it in their city. They just get to keep it. So I'm just going to draw 2 cards and discard 1 of them, because it doesn't seem to matter otherwise. I got another general store, which I didn't need. And then the storehouse, darn it, this is a good card, is taken by Rugwort. Okay, and then we're going to go bang, bang. So this teacher, let me finish this one. I'm going to get 2 cards. I can keep 1 and discard 1. Oh, Lord. I don't want either of these, to be completely honest. Can I put something into play that's cool? Not really. So I'll keep this one. Cards. Deal with it. I really want that shirt. Yeah. Fifth Element reference? Yeah. Are you kidding me? God, I love Fifth Element. Fifth Element is such a good movie. It's such a good movie for how terrible it is, but it's such a weird movie. I love Fifth Element so much. Fifth Element is one of those movies our father, like Big Trouble in Little China, our father loved and would just raised us on. Just made us watch it like once or twice a month for our entire childhood. It was the best. Okay. I'm going to spend a wood and a starn. Screw it. I'm going to put a wood and a stone. I'll put in this General Store. This General Store, again, will give me a berry plus 1 berry if I have a farm. I do have a farm. It's right here. Boom, boom. So now I have 2 berries again, which I cannot put anything in play with, but I have 2 berries, which is nice. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pass into summer. I would like to do more, but I feel like I did more than I had the last game. So my turtles come back. Now this spot is taken by the Rugwort. He is going to go to this pebble spot. He's going to go down here. And we check to see if he's gotten any of these. He has not. And then I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Did I forget to do something? No. Okay, cool. Now, I, though, get to draw 2 cards from the meadow. I don't particularly want any of these, but I will get a resin refinery. And I suppose I can get a doctor. All right. Another teacher. Oops. And another innkeeper. Okay. Bada boom. Bag. Boom. Lilo Baris multipass. Oh, shoot. I need to do a Rugwort. 6. Okay, that wasn't one of the cards I took. Okay. An Architect. Okay, sorry. Okay, so now first thing I'm going to do, because I should have done this last time, is I'm going to tap my queen and put in this courthouse for free. So now whenever I play construction, I will be able to get a resource back, which is great. Trying to think. I would like to draw more cards. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to get to Pavel. And then draw 3 cards because... Oh, I need to... Sorry, real quick. I need to... Hold on. Put these back. Rugwort. 7. Bye, Mr. Teacher. I didn't want you anyway. Yeah, I said it. So Theragon goes out. Now I'll do that and draw 3 cards. Cards. A ranger. Don't I need a ranger for something? Ooh, I can put this ranger in play and get that card up there. Sorry, that card up there. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Need to get rid of something. I'm going to get rid of this post office because I don't think I'm going to be building it. Okay. So when achieved, place up to 2 critters from your city upside down beneath this event. And I'll get 3 points for every critter underneath that card. That's interesting. But if I put in the ranger could be one of those. Oh man, is there... Ooh, can I find a critter that's worth like Seto points, like this guy? You may give up to 2 berries to an opponent to gain 2 points each. Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to get 3 berries because I just want to have some berries because I think I'm going to start playing some critters. See, now I wish I had that card. Like, this is great, but I wish I had the one that gives me stuff when I put critters into play because as of right now, I'm going more critters than other stuff. All right, so I'm going to pay 1 and put this monk in here, and I can give up to 2 berries to an opponent, which is, you know, just Rugwort. And I can gain 2 points for each thing I do for that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Give up 2 berries, get 4 coins. Then, let's get Rugwort. It's going to be 1, so he's going to take this Husband. Oh, you know what I need to do first, though? Ooh, am I going to be able to do all those? Nope. Well, I can do it next turn, though. That's not going to matter. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go take this Harvest Festival, because now I have 4 green cards. And I can take this Harvest Festival, because if I don't, once I change seasons, he's going to take it, because he has 5 green cards. So I need to take that before he can. And then... Ooh. Oh, this is going to be dope. It's going to be a dope move, fam. It's going to be a dope move. Proud of me and you. I am then going to pay 2 berries to put this Ranger into play. So this Ranger, when I put him into play, I get to move one of my deployed workers to a new location. I am going to move this one to this card and claim it, which is great. Good job, Nick. Thanks, Nick. So when I get this, I can essentially put 2 critters underneath it for 3 points each. This monk is worth 0. This ranger is only worth 1. So I'm going to put both of these bing bongs underneath this card. And now essentially they're each worth 3 instead of only being worth 1 punto. That is great. And then that's 3 points that he's not going to get at the end of the game because I did not claim that. That is awesome. Okay, so the problem is I put a ranger in, which means I would have to have done the Rugwort. Even though that ranger is now gone, Rugwort is going to get this farm. So that's the problem is well, actually, no, I can still get as many cards. That's fine. Another Shepherd. Oh, no, the ranger watches over. Yeah, he came in, was like, I'm watching, and then he instantly got taken out. Like right away. Just demolished. So, yeah. Okay. So now I only have 2 twigs and a starn and no more workers. So I think I'm going to have to pass into autumn. But that felt better than last game. And you get a lot of stuff done in autumn. And so I think I'm going to have to pass into autumn. So we're going to go for it. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to get my last 2 workers. These 2 spots are going to be taken by Rugwort. This is going to go here. And this Bing Bong is going to go here. Alrighty. And then... Oh, I don't have many, do I? Oh, well. And then now that it's autumn, all of my green cards activate again. And I only have 3. I'm going to get 1 berry from my farm, 2 berries because of my general store. So I'll get 3 berries. And then I get to do the thing where I get to draw 2 cards and keep one of them. I don't want either of these. So I guess I'll keep this one. Okay. What to do? What to do? So if I do that, I need a risen. Right. I think what I'm going to do is go to this spot where I can discard up to 3 cards. I'm going to discard this one, and this one. Discard 3 cards to get 3 resources. I'm going to get a resin and then 2 berries. Okay, and then I am Cormandalis, and I am going to put in this resin refinery. I'm putting a lot of the same cards I had last time. I just happen to get thing. Every time we say resin, I think raisin. I think these little animals really like raisins. I mean, you're not wrong. They do love raisins. They're little, just like, you know, just like that. Perfect squirrel impression. You're welcome. And so since I put this in here, I get one more raisin. Boom. And then because I have a resin refinery, I now can put in this chip sweep for free. And this chip sweep allows me to activate one green card in my city. I am going to activate my general store, which will give me 2 berries. I need to give Rugwort some cards. So this is going to be interesting because I've gotten rid of 2 of the cards, so he's going to have 2 cards more than me at the end of the game. He is going to take this school, which is not great because, again, this is a purple card. Purple cards he gets 3 points for, not 2. And then 6. This Architect, which is another purple card. Great! Yay! Are people having a conversation that I don't know about? People also talking about Dauntless. I'm just like, weird. All right. Okay. And then we got a mine. A mine! Sorry. I am going to put in, I'm going to play 6 berries. And I got, again, as keep getting the same damn cards. I got another king. So I'll put in a king for 6. Rugwort is going to put in the Chappelle, the Dave Chappelle. Okay. And then, what was I going to do? I'm going to tap my queen here, put in these fairgrounds. Because my queen allows me to put in 1 for 3 victory points or less for free. So boom, and those fairgrounds allow me to draw 2 cards. Be something cool. Nope, wasn't cool. Boo. All right. Dauntless is coming to the Switch. Cool. I don't even know what that is, but cool. I haven't played my Switch in like, oh god, like weeks. Every single time I'm like, okay, I'm going to carve aside like an hour to sit here and continue playing Zelda. And like, no, it just hasn't happened. Just hasn't happened at all. Yeah, keeps not happening. 6. Ooh, okay, what to do now? I have 4 of my workers left. I am not nearer to any of the... I'm not really near to any of the events. None of them. I mean, not... Yeah, so... I'm going to go here. I'm going to get a Starn. And I'm going to draw 3 cards. Mostly just because I want to draw cards. And I'm just getting... not great stuff. Oh, I should have gotten something for this. Let's get... What would I have had beforehand? Nothing, so let's just get a Starn. Man, this is a bad draw. This is a bad draw. And then what can I even put in? Do I just don't even know. I don't even know what to do, fam. I would like to get more of those, but I don't have the cards. I have 1 of the cards for 2 of them, and that's it. So I don't know what to do. Man. Well, I'm going to go the journey here and just discard 5 cards to give myself 5 points because I might as well. Don't give up, Nick. Corbin Dallas never gives up. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Man, I just don't even know what to do. I'm feeling just so stuck again. We're like, I've gone to most of the spots that allow me to draw a lot of cards, and I've just gotten nothing. And I have a decent card here, the Doctor, because the Doctor is worth 4 points, and then when I get him, I can pay up to 3 berries to get 3 points. But that means I need the 4 berries to put into play, and then hopefully, come on, then hopefully 3 more berries to get the 3 more, thank you, Cheryl. Squirrels like raisins. The 3 more berries to gain 3 more points, but that would mean I need 7 berries. I only have 1. And that is just not that useful. Oh, Lordy. I guess I might as well go here. It'll give me a point, and then I get to draw 2 cards. I just need to... Hopefully I'll get something that I can play. A bard and a teacher. Neither of those are useful to me, really, at all. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, though, is out here I have a mine and a minor mole, so I'm going to try and put them into play. I'm going to put this mine into play first. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Put this into play. I automatically gain a pebble, and then because of my courthouse, I get another construction. I'm going to go ahead and get a resin, just in case I need a resin. And then this will refill, and we'll see what Rugwort does. Ooh, that's interesting. 7. And of course, he takes the minor mole, which is the one I was going to put into play right now. Because of course he does. So, that is not that useful. Okay. So, what I'm going to do then, though, because this is something that Rugwort can't take from me, is I am going to pay 2 Starn in a Risen, and I'm going to put in this University, which again, I don't really care about the University, but I want the University because it's going to allow me to put in my Doctor for free, which is the one card where I was just like, hey, it'd be cool to be able to play this card, but no. All right, so 8, he is going to take this Shepherd. And then a Wanderer. Interesting. Okay. So this is starting to sound like a math problem. If you have 1 berry but need 7, the train is moving 30 miles an hour eastward. How much is the ticket? Yeah, pretty much. Rugwort can't take the sky from me. He can, though. That's the problem. He can take it all. Because at this point, I'm mostly just trying to get... Did I put one on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 10. 11, 12. No, he should have one more. 8. He's going to take this Wanderer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, he should have this Wanderer. Oh, and that sucks. That's going to give him 3 of those. Oh, that sucks. That's 3 more points for him. Late to the party. What is this? What's on Funky Side? This is Everdell. It's missing the its giant tree, which is here. It's so huge. Look how big it is. But yeah, this is Everdell. Great game. Great game. Very hard solo game. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is, should I do that so I can get 3 more points? I probably should, but then that's going to be my last... That's going to be my last worker. I think I might do worse than last time. That's not great. But I guess I might as well, huh? Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to get 3 berries. That mostly is just for my doctor. And then I am going to tap this, put my doctor into play, and then when I put him into play, I can pay 3 berries and get 1 point for each of those berries. Boom. And then let's roll for Rugwort, get him a card. He is going to get this Shepherd, another Shepherd. Relieve her of her Shepherd. And then I think that is all I can do. Maybe. Hold on. Is that going to be worth it at all? At all. Probably not. Probably not. But I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do these ruins. I'm going to put these ruins in. This is a terrible idea. Whatever. I'm doing these ruins. I think we'll lose anyway. So these ruins give me 0 points. It costs nothing to put into play. So I'm going to do this. Which is going to give Rugwort another card. Whoop, whoop. Watch, this is going to ruin me the whole game. It's going to lose me the game. He's going to get to farm. So what these ruins can do is you can discard a construction from my city. Not this one. I'm guessing. I'm assuming you can't do this. Does it say in here? Oh, okay. Sorry. I lied. So when I do this, you swap this one out with the construction. I'm going to get rid of this. You know what? No, I'm going to get rid of this fire. Nah, I'm going to get rid of this general store. I'm going to get rid of this general store. And I gain the resources from this, and I get to draw 2 cards. So this was 1 resin, 1 stone. So I did that because it's only worth 1 point, so I'm losing a point. But I also get to draw 2 cards, and now I have a couple resources that I won't be able to do just anything with. Just anything. So I just lost myself a point. Cool. But, like, my main thing is, like, I was like, maybe I was going to get something like the Fool or the Minor Mole or the Judge or a husband or a wife. Something. I was hoping to draw something that I could then put into play for free. That was the hope. So, and that did not happen. Because I got these 2 garbage cards. Damn it. Okay. Well, we tried. Yeah, we tried. Okie dokie. So that is going to be it. I am not going to be able to do anything else. You know, I don't think he... Because I'm just swapping out a card. What does everyone think? So whenever I play a card, Rugwort gets a card. For this one, I'm swapping out this card for another one, essentially. So would Rugwort get another card because I played this one? Or no? I don't know what to do about that. Because he got this farm. So it's 1 point. It's not going to make or break anything, I don't think. But, like, curious, with the kind of like a swap like that, would it be... I don't know if it would count as another one. I don't know. I'm going to start counting points, and I'll let y'all decide. Okay, so let's see what I got. I don't think I got much. So we'll go ahead and count the points on my card. I got 40 points last game. I thought I was doing better this game, and it's where the first half of this game went way better. The second half of this game did not go as good as last time. So we're going to see. So I got 1, 5, 7, 10, 12, 13, 15, 19, 21, 24, 28. I think that's better than I did last time on that. What's the wording with Rugwort's rule? Let's see. It says anytime after you play a card, Rugwort gets to play a card. Yeah. So that's what it says. It says anytime after you play a card, Rugwort gets to play a card. I think maybe then I would keep that there. That sucks. Then that makes the ruins way worse then. But I don't know. What do you all think? I think I'm going to lose anyway, so just let me know what you think. Okay, so that was 28. Then I got 3 for this. I got 6 for this. And then I have 8 for this. I did better. I got 45 this time. Oh, no, I got 50 this time. That's pretty good. Oops. Okay, so I got 50. I'll take 50. 50 is respectable. I'll take that. That's better. Oh, sorry. Let me see. I need to see what events he got. Oops. Whoops. Does he have 3 of those? I know he has 3 of these, so he'll get these points. Does he have 3 of the other ones? I don't think so. No. Okay, so let's go ahead and count up what he has. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 29, 32. Shoot, I think I might have done this. 32 plus 9 is 41, and that is 44. 47. I think I won. So 50 is very good. 50 is good. I did pretty darn good. Yeah, I won. That's cool. This doctor was the key. That was the kicker. That was the kicker. All right, we did it. Wow. Sorry I complained through most of that. I was feeling super hopeless. This doctor was the key, though. I mean, well, really what it was is drawing this university was the key, because it meant I already had the resources to put this university into play, and that meant I could then put this doctor into play, which means, because originally I was going to have to use workers to get the berries to put them into play, which means I wasn't going to be able to use extra berries to get extra points. But since I could get this, I already had those resources, and then I could put the doctor into play, and all I had to do was get berries to use them for extra points. This was a 7-point card. Oh no, actually I got 53. I got 53. I forgot about the king's bottom scoring part. So I got 53. Crushing. Chat's not showing for you, Paladin. Really? People are talking, I promise. That's weird. Yeah, and you're right. I didn't want that university. I was like, screw this university. And honestly, I did not care about the university, to be fair. I mean, it's worth 3 points. But I mostly wanted it because I can then put the doctor into play. Okay. That was better. Thank God. And it felt better in the first half. The last round, though, I felt like I could just get nothing going on. Woo! Okay, I'm happy about that. That's good. Because the solo game is rough. It's rough. It can be hard. And you can kind of get hosed. But especially with these. But I'm really finding that, like, you have to get at least one of these. Like, one of these has to be your priority. You have to do it. If you don't, it's 12 points. Not to mention, so if we were playing through like the little campaign thingy they have, again, you're supposed to play this game 3 times and defeat Rugwort 3 times. If you defeat Rugwort 3 times without losing, you win. And if you don't, you're supposed to start over again. So the second time, it plays exactly the same as the first time, with the exception of, instead of Rugwort's last worker going to the 3-point spot down here, he goes down to the 4-point spot, and he gains 6 points for each of these you didn't do, which is bananas, because that's 24 points if you don't do any of them. No way. If he'd gotten 6 points for these, he would have demolished me. He absolutely would have demolished me. Instead of getting 9, he would have gotten... Well, actually, no, he would have... Would I still have won? It was 53 to 47. 53 to 47. That's 6. We would have tied. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah, so we would have tied then. So I guess I would have beat him on that second one. No, because he would have got 1 more point. He would have beat me by 1 point if we were playing the second game. Although that's still not quite as bad as it usually is. And then the third one, he goes down to the 5-point spot instead of the 4-point spot. And instead of him going to this last spot, he kidnaps one of your workers and takes him away. So for the last round, you have 1 less worker, which is horrible. and each of these is worth 6. So that's what I'm finding with this. When I first played this, I was very, very frustrated with these. I still don't really like these, but I was like, they're so impossible. They're so impossible. But if you play it with, like, you still get into luck with these, which is why I don't like these. You just luck into them or you don't. But you can usually get one. You may sacrifice doing some other stuff you want to get one of these, but if you don't get one of these, you're basically hosed. I mean, it's such a big difference. So you just kind of have to change your gameplay a little bit. Because I first played this game solo, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I was kind of like, meh, I don't really like it, personally. Which bummed me out because I love Everdell, but it wasn't my jam. But now that I've played it more times, I've started liking it more. They said there was too much luck in the game for me, especially solo. I don't really mind it in the multiplayer game because people are buying stuff from the meadow. The meadow switching out a lot. A lot of people get much more and more looks at it. It doesn't really bother me. In the solo game though, the luck can hose you pretty good. But also, like, you can just get good card draws, get good constructions. The main thing is that you need constructions with critters. And what happens a lot is you'll get the critter, but because you can't go backwards. You can't put in a wanderer and then tap that wanderer to put in a lookout. You have to do the construction first. And that is hard. It's very difficult because if there's a lot of times you'll just get the critter and then, like, half the game later, you'll then get the lookout. You'll then get the courthouse if you already have the judge, and you're like, this isn't useful for me now. Like, I needed this earlier. And so, but at the same time, if you have so many good combinations like that, your city can only be 15 cards big. So you can fill up your city really, really quickly doing that. And so it's a weird balance, but ultimately I really like the game a lot. And solo has kind of been hit or miss for me, but this time has kind of been a lot better. So that is going to be, he said that's a good bit of luck swing in solo. Otherwise, they're just puzzles. Yeah, I agree. Again, like the luck in the solo is more troublesome for me than it is in the multiplayer game. The multiplayer game, I'm kind of like whatever, but in the solo game, it can be tough. That is going to be it for me, though. I will be back here on our own channel, the Brothers Murph, right down here. Boop, 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 boop. On our own channel tomorrow, playing some Solo Wingspan, which is just a lovely game. And so we'll be playing a bit of Solo Wingspan tomorrow, and then also tomorrow in the afternoon, I believe 2:30, we'll be on YouTube doing our Patreon live Q&A. We will put that up on Patreon. Everyone is invited, not just our patrons. But be there for that, be there for the stream. And then on Thursday, I'm going to be doing a little bit of mini painting live. We got a Metagame Minute coming out. We got a Top 10 coming out this week. A lot of good stuff coming out this week. So we will see you all for the rest of the time. I love you, love you, love you all. Thank you for being here. Thanks for listening to me complain a bit about just being like, oh, God, I can't do anything in this game. I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And we'll see you later. Bye.